Good morning on Paulson Pass over here. Paulson brake check. That was the load we got here in Kelowna, delivering part of it to Trail and most of it to Nelson. So I'm trying to get the Trail part done today and then maybe Nelson tomorrow. But we'll take the Strawberry Pass. We're down to Nancy Green. So this is 10 kilometers from Paulson Summit. This is where the Strawberry Pass starts. Here we have to climb again. So in the winter we'll often avoid this and just drive down to Castlegar and then south to Nelson, or not, south to Trail that way and bypass 3B, because if Paulson is in poor shape, Strawberry Pass is in much worse shape, because it gets a lot less traffic and you have to climb a hill again instead of just keep it on going down. So depending on how heavy you are and kind of how you're reading the road, we're already chained up anyway, we very often avoid Strawberry Pass. Strawberry Pass summit elevation is 1,575 meters. So the first bit here is a hard climb, and then we head down to Rossland. Pretty thick forest over here. So yeah, we picked up this load in Kelowna. It took them over 2 hours to load me. I had all intentions of delivering this load here today in Trail. Technically, last appointment is 3 p.m. That's what my appointment is. I'm not going to get there till about 4 p.m. So there's a good chance of them not unloading me today. But it's only 3 lifts, so maybe they will. So I'm gonna keep rushing, hammering down, and see if we can get it delivered. So it is 27 degrees Celsius here. I'm still climbing, see if it gets any cooler up this way. It's 3 p.m. A little smoky, but not too bad. Not too bad at all. I know they stay open till 5:30, but receiving shuts down after 3. But the operators there, the receivers, they're still there, even though they're technically closed. So maybe I can sweet talk them into taking the 3 lifts off. 2 motorcycles catching up behind us. Run the white line to make sure they have all the visibility they need so they can decide when they can safely pass. Apparently now. He was hand gesturing the second bike to come on by. Don't think I would have passed there. Maybe over here. Double solid if a truck is on the white line. Maybe. Would have been safer over here anyway than around a blind corner. I would not pass here, buddy. What is wrong with you? Motorcycle is zippy, but a van, you get yourself in a lot of trouble. Guess we're getting slow enough. I should turn my 4-way flashers on. See how hazy it looks down there. Definitely smoky. Excuse me. Yeah, as far as forest fires, I can't give you exact info because I didn't shoot this week that you're seeing it. But we have fires everywhere. I drove by one fire right by Carmine. You can just see the fire burning up on the hill there. It wasn't a very big one. Fire trucks all over the place, going up and down with water tankers. But there's huge ones in Manning Park. There's a huge one in between Spence Bridge and Ashcroft. Huge one by Barkerville, Williams Lake. Jasper has 2 huge ones, and everywhere. There's just fires everywhere. Smoke. It's been so bad. I mean, this is nice. This is really nice. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, it got really thick smoke. I'm not sure if you guys are watching this on a Tuesday or a Wednesday, we'll see how I get videos in. I'm sorry for the erratic videos. Until I get a regular 4 or 5 days of work, videos are going to be a little sporadic. Does mean when we go on vacation in September, I won't have any videos, backup videos left. So I guess I'll have to take you guys with us on vacation. The plan was to save all the extra videos for when we were on vacation, but it seems I'm not shooting enough videos. It's hard, guys, it's hard. A little bit of a lull here. That's okay, it'll pick up again. Last payday was one of the smallest paydays I've seen, so stuff's a bit tight. I was hoping I've bought the 4th camera by now, but that's going to be on hold, maybe even until after our vacation, because we've been dipping into our vacation fund. Here's the Nancy Green Summit. It's all downhill after this. The problem with this downhill is it's got some really sharp corners. So you can't really gain too much speed. Now we're not super heavy, not max weight. We're still heavy, but we're not near max weight. Heavier than US legal loads, but lighter than Canadian legal loads. I'll be able to come down at some speed, but you really got to watch for the downhills with a sharp corner at the bottom. Now we're on the other side of that mountain range. We've switched over. Now the viewpoints are on the left-hand side. Although with all the trees, there's really not much of viewpoints, but a lot of the roads I run day in, day out is just this, trees upon trees and trees. So I don't shoot Nancy Green, Strawberry Summit, Strawberry Pass, Nancy Green Summit, Strawberry Pass very often. I mean, I did probably a couple of weeks ago, I think I did. But I think it'd be boring just seeing trees and trees and trees, and a lot of the stuff I drive is just this. Hey, but at least I'm not on Highway 3. I'm on 3B. 3B. Uphill again. I said it was all downhill, but it's less uphill than less uphill than downhill. And the other problem taking this route, going down into trail via Rossland is a very steep descent, and in the winter, that can be pretty scary. The boss has actually told us that he doesn't want us on that hill. Although chip trucks do it on a daily basis throughout the whole year. It's got to chain up. Rossland is only 14 kilometers away. So you get up to speed and then you get another sharp corner. I think this highway would be much better if they got rid of some of the sharp corners. So anytime we go east, we're kind of following a ridge or getting to a ridge point. So this is on the top of a ridge point. And the other side, we're headed back down into the valley. That's why you turn back and forth. And I don't need construction. Don't need another spot where I have to sit there and wait. This is my 4th construction zone between Kelowna and here. So it looks like it might be fairly simple, but it is single lane alternating. But this highway is pretty empty. No vehicles on the other side. Give me a green. Give me a green. I guess a yellow. Thank you. Appreciate it. Looks like they're digging out a culvert area. Yeah, rebuilding a drainage system. It's always cool when the traffic controllers are waving at you as a thank you for driving through their site at a reasonable speed. And here's the next corner. Better not even bother getting up to speed. Now we're in the valley. Now we're going to head back up to a ridgeline again. Or head down to another ridgeline. Over here, that's not a good sign for forest fires. I think, like, I watch the videos going down Rossland Hill. I don't think those videos do it any justice on how steep downhill we're going. We're probably doing 7% grade here, give or take. But Rossland Hill is much steeper. I'm not actually sure what percent it is. It's got to be, what, 9–10%? That is really steep little ski hill. What's it called again? Red Mountain. Red Mountain. Really, really steep little ski hill. Very popular because of how much fun a steep little ski hill like that is. And the runs aren't very long, so you're not spending a lot of time going back up, and you're not tired by the time you're at the bottom because they're short runs. The Velvet Restaurant, Red Mountain, Red Velvet. Never occurred to me. Excuse me. Kilometers an hour. I'm only doing 85 anyway, so didn't have to slow down by much. I've got an engine light on. What? Just one of the caution lights. That doesn't mean a whole bunch, but definitely have an engine light on. I don't see anything wrong with any of my gauges. Haven't heard or felt anything. Okay, gonna do a brake check over here. Let's read that sign to see how steep the downgrade is. Says 9%. 9% grade Rossland Hill. All right. 9% grade upcoming. A lot of these U.S. truckers here. I wonder if they loaded at the mine. Pulling A trains. And A trains are illegal to buy or sell in Canada, but they are not illegal to bring into Canada if you're a U.S. driver. At least not here in BC. I'm not sure if that law applies everywhere. This town speed limit should just be 30. Because I'm going under 30 here and it feels right. 50 should just not be a thing. This, like this, Oliver, Osoyoos, Karamias, when you're driving through a town like this where the highway is the main tourist attraction, the speed limit should just be 30. Which would be about 20 miles per hour. Come on. Upshift. Want that many gears. Went from 8 to 12. To have these lines painted again. So many trucks chain up on this road that through the winter, the lines all get ground away. Seems like it's a bit of a cooler day over here too. It's 30 degrees Celsius. I read a video on the weekend, or Jess pointed it, not a video, a comment on one of my videos on the weekend. Monday's video 2 weeks ago. Hey, long time no see. Are you still trucking and do you still shoot videos? Because I don't see your videos anymore. It's like, dude, we got videos all the time. Jess just goes, that's such a confusing comment. It's like, what do you mean? It's like 6 videos a week? Maybe 5 videos a week with the, including the bonus. I'm trying not to make it 5, but look. You guys can obviously tell I'm stressing about it. I think I'll make myself a rule. If I can only shoot 3 videos plus a bonus, I will skip Tuesday and Thursday. If I can only shoot 4 videos plus a bonus, I will skip Wednesdays. I don't know what that does for your schedule and stuff. We'll see what you guys think about it. Of course, I don't know what you guys think about it until 2 weeks from now. I think I talked about this before. I might have talked about the same thing before. I don't know. Hate merging over to the left on a blindside turn. So I can see if there's traffic on the inside of me. I can't see if there's traffic on the outside of me. It's like I saw the car that was catching up with me, but was the car behaving or were they going to try to sneak in beside us? This runaway lane would be scary. It's steep downhill and it's just a bunch of cables that progressively get shorter and quicker together, so it would just wrap around the front of your truck, destroy your truck. In fact, runaway lanes are not designed to save your truck. People that think runaway lanes are going to save your truck, no. These runaway lanes are designed not to die and not to kill anyone else down the road. Your truck's a write-off either way. If it's the soft sandy ones, they just rip the axles clean off the trucks. I think it's rare a truck takes a runaway lane and survives. I mean, the truck itself survived. They're designed to be survivable by the driver, but I bet the driver dies sometimes taking the runaway lanes. But that's got to be pretty rare, because I see people taking the runaway lanes all the time, and you see news articles about it, but never any kind of injuries related to the runaway lane use. Usually just a destroyed truck. What are you doing, car? Why are you slamming in the brakes? Okay, why you are makes sense, but car was maybe confused about where the road went, I think. Excuse me. Tunnel Pub. Quite a few cars parked there. It might be good. Or they just have regulars that come drink coffee. There's also Benedict Steakhouse. I don't know if that's the same thing as the pub. Okay, I'll call it a day here at the bottom of the valley here. I guess once we cross the bridge across the Columbia River, we'll call it a day there. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. Now, this channel's been struggling recently. Just got to get through the struggle, because I see other YouTubers giving up when they hit like the bottom, kind of the slum, where you get a lot less views, you don't make as much money. We're definitely in a slum. If you guys have the extra cash around, perhaps consider hitting that join button down below. The cheapest join is 99 cents a month, Canadian funds, whatever that is in your currency, but signaling. Let's turn the signal lights off. Four-way flashers and signals, whatever I had on. A little of both. But yeah, if you guys have a little bit of cash laying around, do the $1 a month or the $5 a month or even the $25 a month, because it's slim pickings down here. And of course, never ever ever feel pressure. If you don't have the spare cash, don't do it. We're not that desperate. If you're tight on money yourself, and a lot of us are, let's be honest, a lot of us are tight on money. Don't feel the pressure to continue supporting or even start supporting or continuing supporting on what tier you're on. They've got a red. They got a green now. This is all repaved, temporary lines. They always wait a couple of weeks before they put the lines on top of a new fresh pave, because I think you have to let the oils settle and come on out. So it's 3:50 now, so I'm already 50 minutes behind schedule. Not my fault. Too many RVs, too many construction sites. What are we doing here? The car is stopping at a green light. Distracted driving is just getting worse and worse. People saying that self-driving cars will never work. We have no choice. Humans are starting to become such bad drivers. We have no choice. We're going to have to force people to do self-driving. Maybe start with people that have an accident, can no longer drive themselves. They must drive an automated vehicle. Once they get the self-driving vehicles creating less accidents than humans are, I think they are. It's just if a automated vehicle crashes, it's in every news headline. If a car crashes, nobody cares, right? So. But I think we're not going to have a choice in the matter, because our younger generations are getting dumber and dumber drivers. I think it'll be the way of the horse. There will still be cars out on the road that are going to be driven by humans, just like there are still horses that get ridden on the road every now and then. But I think humans driving a car is going to go the way of a horse. Anyway, we crossed the bridge, so yeah. See you guys tomorrow. I'm out of here. Well, tomorrow or the day after. You never know with me now these days. You guys absolutely rock. Bye.